It's DIY with the Doyles. Hey guys, so we are coming to you for our brand new series. I know that we teased it last week, but it is here, and our brand new series is a how-to series. So, in a lot of our videos, we have showed you all of the DIY projects that we've been doing, but this one is a little bit different because we're actually going to be going step by step and showing you what we're doing. So today we are starting off with a light fixture. Like I said, we have purchased our new light fixtures for the house, the last two that we needed to complete the set. And so we have come downstairs into our kids' playroom, aka fourth bathroom, aka bathroom we never use, but because
you've heard us speak of this room.
we have
now
spoken.
You will get to see it.
Spoken of this area, and it is down here, and so we are going to go ahead and change this light and give you all of the step-by-step tips to go ahead and make sure that you can do this safely, and also correctly within your own home. So we will definitely be doing more step-by-step how-to videos. We're excited about this series. So no more just watching us, you've got to do as well.
Yes.
But I want to take this moment because it's Sunday. And it's Sunday, December 13th. And December 13th
is the best day ever.
It's the best day ever.
Well, the best day for me.
It's the best day for you and everybody else who you bless, because my baby was born today and it's his birthday. And so, yes, we're starting a new series, but I will not let this video go by without telling my honey that I love you.
Love you too.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, baby.
Okay.
All right.
Now, into this how-to series.
Yes.
Because that's why you're here.
The series, it's a how-to series, and it's also a quick reminder that DIY projects don't all have to be done all at once. So this bathroom that we're about to tackle is going to take us some time.
Because we need to have the money to do everything,
time,
all that kind of stuff.
So we're going to do it piece by piece, and we're going to take you guys along step by step.
Yes.
So let's get started.
Let's get started. All right, guys, so we are going to do this vlog style. Here I am. Well, here Charles is. So, babe, what is the first step in the process?
First step is get you a step ladder that you can, if you're short like me.
Come on, step ladder. Come on.
Get you a little two-step step ladder. Step ladder for thugs, as Kevin Hart used to call it.
Really?
So that you can reach safely what you're trying to get to. Next thing, make sure your light switch is off, because you don't want any power running to the light fixture.
But honey, do you have to turn off the circuit breaker when you're changing the light?
So some will say you don't have to. It is recommended that you do turn off the circuit breaker, just so that you know for sure that there is no electricity running to the fixture. So you can turn off the switch. That essentially does stop the flow of electricity going there. But for added security and added safety, go ahead and shut off the breaker, just to cover all the bases. Once you've done that, then obviously the next thing, which I've already done, pull out all the light bulbs.
They're in
the sink.
They're in the sink, guys.
Just because I didn't have another place to put them just yet. So this fixture is very old. So you get the front plate off so that you can actually see the wire.
Here, honey, give it to me.
Thank you. It's dusty in here. Okay, so now we're in here. We've got all our wiring. The next thing that you're gonna see is this one is very, very simple. It's got two flathead screws that we're gonna have to pull off. And then the rest of this fixture should come down so that we can get to the wires behind there. And then once we get to those, we'll unconnect those, so we'll be ready to do the next fixture.
All right, awesome.
So the other thing I should have said is that make sure that you have all your tools handy when you start your project.
Why is that, honey bun?
You have to stop recording and go find the tools that you need to finish the project. So
we will be back.
We'll be back.
All right, so we are back. What do you got now, honey?
I'm a screwdriver.
Okay.
I could have used a drill, but screwdriver is probably easier.
what do we see?
All right, so standard. Got the wires back here connected, so all we're gonna do now is disconnect the fixture from the wires coming out of the wall. And then, like I said, we'll be ready to go into putting up the new fixture.
And we're gonna have to fill some holes, yay. As always. We had to do that also in our powder room upstairs. We had to fill some holes on the side. Not a big deal because we are thinking about painting this wall. If you guys remember in our last video, I did talk about maybe doing an accent wall with the walls that actually have the mirrors on them. And so I think we're going to do just that on this wall too. But I'm trying to decide, like, let us know in the comments, should it just be, well, the color, yes. But should it just be like this half wall, like behind the mirror? Should it go all the way up to like the shower and we just mark that off? Like, I don't know, let us know. But that is the square that we've seen throughout our home. The lovely outline of our track lighting. All right, so this is our Allen and Roth light. Shout out to Lowe's Home Improvement. That's where we have gotten all of our lights from. We finally completed everything, seriously. We finally completed everything in terms of the lights that we have. So we're just gonna pull it out the box. Okay, babe, so talk us through the different parts of the light.
Real simple. Like you saw in the old fixture, we got the wires on the back. We got a ground wire. And
which one is the ground wire?
The copper wire.
Copper wire is ground.
And then you have your black and your white, which carry the power. Don't ask me what they are because I'm gonna say it wrong. So they just carry the power.
There you go. But you do want to match up the colors.
Yes, black goes to black, white goes to white, and then the copper goes to the copper that's in the wall.
And usually the copper or the ground wire sometimes can be painted like a green color. Sometimes you'll see that it's green. And essentially what you want to do is wrap that copper wire around the screw that you're gonna find in the wall, and then you loosen that screw a little bit and then you tighten it back up with the copper wire wrapped around it, because that's gonna form the proper connection. And then, hun, what are you taking out here?
So here's the wire nuts that we'll use to attach these wires to the ones coming out of the wall.
Why are wire nuts important?
Keeps everything connected and from electricity just going.
But yes,
But
essentially it's keeping them connected.
You don't break the connection and then your lights stop working.
That is correct.
And then the screws to screw the light back into the wall.
There we go.
So yeah.
All right.
So, and then of course our fixture has these nifty little
decorative pieces on the outside. Pieces,
like all the other fixtures you've seen in our house.
All right, so what are we doing now?
So we are going to mount the plate that was on the back of the fixture.
And let me show them the green part. So the ground wire, of course, is going to go to, like I said, a lot of times it's colored in green. But we are going to screw on the faceplate to the wall.
Yep. So make sure you pull the wires through, so that way when you actually go to mount the fixture, the wires are through there to be able to connect. And then this plate in the wall has screw holes that we are going to screw into, all while keeping the the screws that come out straight up and down so that it lines up with our fixture when we go to hang that. All right, so the plate is screwed on there.
That is secure.
It is secure, it ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere.
All right.
What do we do next, babe?
So while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this part of the copper wire around the ground wire. And then I'm gonna crank that down. And then all we'll have to do is connect the new ground wire to this one, tighten it down with wire nuts, and then we're good to go.
So at this point, you have connected the ground wire to the screw. And then when you attach the ground wire from the light fixture, you're just gonna attach the two of those together and put the
wire nut on. Yep.
So here we go.
All right. So it's real simple. Just match the colors. All right, so we got all the wires connected. Wire nuts are tightened down. So now we're just simply going to tuck everything in. And then, like I said, just line up these screws with the holes as they pop out.
Okay, now that that is on, I give you the two nuts. Okay, now at this point in your process, the best thing to do is what, hun?
I would typically put a light bulb in and test it and make sure you did everything right.
We're gonna test it and make sure we did it right, because if we didn't, then we've got to do it again.
All right.
Moment of truth.
So, light bulb in there.
Here we go.
And I'll turn on the switch.
And we've got light. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna turn that off.
Hi, everybody. Let us know if you guys like this vlog style. We're kind of trying it out.
Yeah.
And so,
Let us know if it's fun.
if it's fun, if you guys like hearing us.
And so with this fixture, you have to unscrew these little washers to be able to slide the decorative glass up, and then this locks it into place.
So the light bulb is the last thing that you put in. You screw in the decorative plate first.
Yeah. All right, so with these, as you can see, we've got one of them up there. It's real simple. You put the glass up, you put the washer part like this so that you have a little bit of something to hold on to as you're screwing it on. And it'll get to a point where it won't screw anymore and it latches on nice and tight, and then the glass is secure.
But if you guys can already see, the space completely looks transformed in terms of how it's upgraded. It looks far more modern now.
We are going to change out these old light bulbs, and we like to do daylight light bulbs in our house, so like that bright white, and we also like to do LED. So we get the LED daylight light bulbs. So we will be changing those out. We just didn't get a chance to pick out the ones that we want just yet. So we're just gonna reuse the ones that were in the old fixture until we get those. And so that is it.
Okay.
All right, so there you have it. We have replaced this light fixture down here. And like we said, this is an Allen and Roth fixture that we got from Lowe's. So if you like it, go ahead and grab your one. It doesn't matter to us what you use as long as you like it.
And as long as you're doing it safely, and as long as you're making sure that if you don't know what you're doing,
Call for help.
Call for help. But
watch this video again.
Watch this video and read the instructions, because the instructions do help you. But this one was a pretty simple one. And we'll be doing definitely some more how-to videos in the future, just as we continue to change out this bathroom.
Yep.
We're definitely going to go back. We're going to patch up those holes on the side of the wall. So we'll do all of that.
That'll probably be around the time that we decide how we're going to paint, or how you help us how to decide how to paint and what color to use and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be one of the future parts of this little mini series. So until next week, we love y'all. Please subscribe, share it with some friends, like this video.
And tell this guy happy birthday.
Yes, and we will see y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.